Alright guys, Forsaken just took another hit. Outcome Memories got cancelled. The update is being called sloppy, and there's a lot to talk about. Let's get into it. So there was a big situation with Outcome Memories that started when the game ran into problems involving a former tester named Altis. There was ongoing drama with another developer, Raven, who was reportedly very difficult to work with, and tensions had been building for a long time. Eventually, Sabi and Bolney encouraged Altis to make a video about Raven. They even reviewed the video beforehand, so they were fully aware of how it would be handled. When the video went public, it caused massive backlash. Instead of taking responsibility, Sabi and Bolney distanced themselves from it, blamed Altis and fired him. Altis then leaked DMIS in a Google Doc showing that they were involved from the start, which caused the situation to spiral even further. Multiple major XE creators pulled their characters from the game, including Allfather, Genesis X, and Corin. Romeo also withdrew Starved and Furnace indefinitely, saying he would not return unless the dev team improved. By the way, I post these early on Spotify and I'm more active there, so if you want news first, check out the link in the description. On top of that, several developers quit. Bolney left the team, and Sabi later said that Outcome Memories had severely affected his mental health and public image. Then there was Romeo, one of the server directors for the official Discord server, who tried his best to keep the game alive after it was shelved, since Sabi no longer wanted to work on it and transferred ownership to Luagai. Romeo later went on a break from the game, but was expected to return once the project made a comeback. However, Romeo was then fired by a higher-up while he was on that break, which he said was for mental health reasons. This caused a huge uproar in the community, with many calling the decision pointless and unfair. Sabi stated that it was not Luagai who fired him, while Romeo said he was confused, that the reasons were private, and that the situation had supposedly been resolved multiple times behind the scenes, with him feeling manipulated into apologizing. Shortly after, Sabi announced that the game was officially cancelled. The announcement explained that there would be no further progress, and that the situation had deeply hurt many people on the team and in the community. This also led to Sabi being doxxed, which should never have happened. Sabi later apologized to fans for broken promises, such as the Fleetway content, shared plans to archive the game, and recommended alternatives like Memory Lane, while also asking people not to harass anyone involved. Even Hitoko sent condolences to the team and said they hoped some of the developers would be able to move on to other Roblox projects. This was an unfortunate situation for the game, and it is unlikely to return anytime soon. There was this dev-exclusive skin called Yuri, which you could get if you were in-game with dev, and it was based on Yuyu. The skin faced a lot of backlash for being another self-insert added to Forsaken, especially since it had custom animations that were better than most other skins. Because of this, the skin had to be redesigned and changed completely so it no longer resembled Yuri. The modeler was also harassed because of the backlash, to the point where they no longer wanted to work with Forsaken, due to fans on Twitter constantly attacking them for doing a commission for the skin. As of now, the skin has been confirmed to be getting removed by Isaac, so expect it to be gone in the next update. Some people are confused about why effort was spent on it in the first place, but it seems that after listening to the community's backlash, they decided to remove it completely. Some are upset to see it go, but still hope the animations will be reused for a different skin so the work is not wasted. Was this the right decision to remove the skin? So, with this update, we finally got a brand new skin for all of the OG players who bought Nosferatu during the Masquerade event with Sukars, and that is the Gluttony skin. This skin is now available, but it will likely remain exclusive. The design looks similar to the original concept with the mouths, but most of the skin uses the same animations as the base Nosferatu. The only truly new feature is a custom kill animation, where he uses his claws to rip apart the survivor. Since it has been 2 months, a lot of people are very disappointed with this skin. It feels rushed rather than polished, and it is missing most of the features shown in the original concept. Because of this, the skin feels out of place and looks like the base Nosferatu with only a few changes. Many players are saying they wasted 3,500 Sukars and that the final version looks chopped compared to the concept. On top of that, the skin has no chase theme and almost no custom animations, making the grind for Sukars feel pointless. People have even made lists of everything missing, and many are confused about what happened during development. In the same update, the Krampus Sixer skin was also released. It has no custom animations, but it does include a chase theme. However, many players still think it looks awful. Meanwhile, during the Masquerade event, the Screamer skin was released as the final reward. That skin had a custom intro and some custom animations, but the wrong file which made the animations look broken. Some players now argue that even the Screamer skin was better than the Krampus skin. Because Coconut, one of the best modelers, was fired, some fans believe the overall quality of these skins dropped and that they now feel rushed. There are also issues like clothes clipping together, but that is a wider problem with Sixer's default animations and not just these skins. So are both of these skins chopped?
That's some bullshit.
So this TikTok was going on about the purple guy skin and how it's been scrapped, saying they should just give us 10,000 more Vocaloid skins instead. They were showing off everything Alexis Funny has been working on that still hasn't been greenlit to release. With this, there were a bunch of comments talking about how the game is a slop fest with cool animations, saying you can't play unless you're lucky or it's pay to win. That's literally just a skill issue. The game has nothing that makes it pay to win. It's just the skins that seem like they are, but they really don't do much. Then someone said their Gate is getting added to Midsaken, with people replying about how dumb that comment is, like, they're getting angry that their favorite character is being added to Forsaken. Another person mentioned how a Caillou Universe fan was calling Forsaken mid, even though this skin was already planned to come back. It's just getting a remodel. A lot of comments were also talking about how bad the fandom is, saying that's what ruins these reference-based skins from ever getting added to the game. This skin would have brought back so many players, since the Go-Gator reference and design are exactly what people wanted. But the whole joke about it getting scrapped for more Vocaloid skins is what most people are disappointed about, that it might never come to the game. Well, the skin does have new animations from Alex that will probably get new SFX too, but right now it's still in limbo, so we'll have to wait for confirmation on whether it'll actually release. Are these people on TikTok right, or are they just reaching? There was this weird figure found in-game that was used by a dev, and it's called the Bygone Noli skin. This skin was found in-game by Void, with it being a much taller version of Noli in a white and black outfit. Others are still annoyed that the devs are doing anything but releasing the Noli milestone skins. However, this skin has been confirmed to be a test skin, used to see how tall the Forsaken team could make a skin using a free model. So it's unfortunate to see these situations happen, but hopefully both games recover from this. Do you think these were the right choice? Subscribe and hit the bell for more Forsakening it.